Are you looking for ways to save money on groceries in 2023? Aren't we all? Let's talk about 5 simple ways that you can start saving money on groceries right now, right away this year. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving. If you haven't met me before, this is what I do. I love to save money on groceries, and I love to help other people save money on groceries because I believe there's a lot of ways we can save money, but by focusing on our grocery bill, it's one of the things that everyone has to spend money on, and you will start seeing the difference of your savings right away, very practically in front of you. Now, I know it's been a lot harder this past year to save money. Sometimes in the new year, I go in and I say, I'm going to save this much money in my grocery budget. But with inflation on food being at average of 12% over the past year, it's hard to do that. Right now, a lot of us are just trying to maintain our budget, or we've had to increase our budget to continue buying things. So I want to talk today to you about 5 simple ways that you can start saving money. Now, these probably aren't new ideas. You've heard them before maybe on different forums, but there's something that I believe if you really focus on now, it will make a big difference for you grocery budget wise. So let's get started. The first way to save money on your groceries this year is to set a budget. Now, I know you've heard this before and you might not like that, but listen, a budget doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it's really just giving you an idea of what you're spending. And by telling your money where to go, then you know how much you have to spend. If you don't have a budget, it's really hard to cut your spending or maintain it. So you need to give yourself a number. If you don't have a number, there's a couple ways to do this. You can track your spending for a month. That's a great way to do it. Save all your receipts for the upcoming month, or go back through credit card bills over the past month. Whatever you need to do, just save everything to get a number and then start by using that as your number. Another way that I've heard recommended, and I think this does work, is to start by setting a $100 per person per month in your family and using that as a guideline. That's a very frugal budget. So if you're not used to that, saving your receipts and tracking your budget might be a good place to start. But however you do it, go ahead and set a budget. You need that to start the year and to track your savings. The second thing to do to save is you have to know your prices. Now, this goes into a couple different things. The first thing you need to do is you need to know what the prices are on things you regularly buy. And then it means you figure out where the cheapest store is for you to buy those items. For a lot of us, it is probably going to be a Walmart or an Aldi based on what is available by you. It could be other stores. I have done a whole big research of this with the cheapest grocery store, and I have found that generally it is Walmart or Aldi, but that may not be the case. To figure this out, just start quick. Make a list of the top 20 items you normally buy. Make a list of those, compare it at prices near you, and then you can figure out what the cheapest store is overall for you to shop at. Once you know that, then it's easy to lead to step number 3, shop the sales. If you know your everyday low prices, that's great because you know what you're going to spend on the things you're already regularly buying. But when you start shopping the sales, this is where you're really going to see the difference in your budget. Yeah, it means a little bit more work. You can't shop at just one store if you want to save money. You're going to have to go to different stores. But that doesn't mean you have to go to 5 different stores every single week. No, it means one week you might be picking up a bunch of your staples that you need at Walmart. The next week you might be going to a local grocery store and buying up just the things that are on sale that you know you're going to use and need. So start paying attention to all those ads. If you haven't before, check them out in your mail, look online every week, and scan through your sale ads every week. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, but by doing this, you're going to start seeing the things that are on sale that you buy, and you know when you can go and find the best deal on things like that. It's really important to shop the sales if you want to save money on your grocery budget. The fourth way to save money on groceries is to start stocking up on the sales. It's one thing to shop the sales and know when you're finding a good deal, but when you see those good deals, you can't just buy what you're going to need this week. You need to think ahead. You need to plan. You need to build a stockpile. Now, I know that term can be kind of scary to some people. It doesn't have to be. I want you to think back to what our grandpas and grandmas did decades ago. This was just common sense. Everyone had a pantry of the things they knew they were going to need and that they were going to use. We're trying to do the same thing. And it will help you save money on your groceries, especially if you're stocking up and filling your pantry when items go on sale. So think about it. Let's just take one example. Think about peanut butter. Say you know you go through about 1 jar of peanut butter every week if you're packing a lot of lunches for your kids. Maybe it's 1 a month, whatever it is. Figure it out. And then the next time you see peanut butter on sale, don't just buy that 1 jar you're going to need this week. Plan ahead. Buy 1 for now and 2 for later. Or if you know exactly how much you use, multiply it out and figure out how many jars you need to buy to last you for the next, say, 3 months, 6 months, whatever your number is, and buy it. Buy it now when it's on sale. Stock up, put it in your pantry. It may feel like you're spending a little bit more initially, but you're going to see your grocery bill start dropping dramatically the more things you do this for, because it's cutting your expenses down by stocking up on sales. So if you want to save money, you need to pay attention to those sales and you need to stock up when things are on sale. It's a great way to save money. And then the 5th way is to seek out those savings. Yeah, there's so many different ways, but I want you this year to think outside the box. Do all of these things we've already talked about. Figure out your cheapest prices. Where are you stocking up on your basics? Where are the good deals? Where can you find those things? Stock up on sales, but then seek out the savings. Be creative. Think outside the box. Maybe it means checking out some of those discount stores nearby you, a Big Lots, a salvage food store. Maybe it means buying some of your toiletries on Amazon using Subscribe and Save, your toilet paper, things like that. I do that regularly. Maybe it means watching for good deals and trying a food subscription box. I just did that last week for an amazing amount of money. I got food for our family for $8 a meal, including meat, shipped to my door. You can check out that video and I'll leave a link below to my link, my referral link if you want to check that out. But there are a lot of different ways to save money on groceries. And I'm going to challenge you this year to seek out those savings. Be creative and look for different ways to save money. If you're not exactly sure what to do, well, then that's why I'm here, or other frugal bloggers, YouTubers. Find out people who shop like you or have a similar style and learn from them. Get some of their ideas and figure out how you can implement them in your home. Seek out the different savings and try different things to save money on groceries this year. Everyone may not work perfectly for you. The deals are going to vary depending on where you live, but there are lots of ways you can save money if you're willing to seek out the savings. There you have it, 5 different ways that you can start saving money on your groceries this year in 2023 and beyond. All of these things are going to help you save money. They don't take a lot of time. They do take a little bit of planning and some intentionality, but I am firmly convinced that if we do these things together, because these are some of the things I'm working on this year too, we're all going to save money on groceries. If you're curious and want to learn more, be sure you stay tuned. I have a whole series of videos on stockpiling if that's something that you need to learn more about and how to stock up on sales. If you're looking for good deals on your weekly groceries, every week on Thursdays, I share a weekly grocery haul of what I am buying for my grocery budget. I use a budget of $475 for our family. It is what I used in 2022, and after doing a grocery audit recently, I am going to stick to that $475 monthly budget for my family in 2023. That includes all our food, our toiletries, diapers, paper products, anything that I am buying is grouped into that number for our family. So if you're curious what I buy and how I'm stretching that money to make it work for our family, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out those videos every week so I can help you save money. Those are 5 ways I'm working on saving money in my groceries this year. I'd love to know if you have any tips or things that you're working on. Which one do you think could save you the most money in 2023? Leave it in the comments so we can all learn from each other. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.